What's up, everyone? I am Jamie with Three Little Goats Homestead, and hopefully the sound is working on this video. I haven't put out a video in a couple weeks, and that's because, well, first the goats broke my camera and I had to get a new one. And then Carla stepped on my foot and almost broke it, so I wasn't really mobile. But then I did finally film a video, and the new camera didn't like my external mic, so it recorded zero sound. So we're going to try to film some stuff today. It's an exciting day. It's pretty early. Chores are already done. We got up and did chores before the sun was even up. But we've got the truck and the trailer hitched up because we are going on a little trip today. So I'm excited about that, but you'll see what that is here in a little bit. Now, the last video that I filmed that didn't have any sound was about the moose. And we had a vet come out and preg check everybody. Well, everyone but Carla, because Carla is very visibly pregnant. She started to bag up. She actually had some stringing yesterday, so we're hoping she gives birth fairly soon. But we also got a new cow. So we have Marie and Susan over here grazing. Susan is our newest cow. She is a A2 grass-fed only cow. She is a little bit skinny, but we always seem to get them skinny and then fatten them up. So she is doing well. She's been here for about 2 weeks now, and she's been fitting in perfectly. That's her with her head up with the little spot. She is just a doll. She is easy on the milk stand, and she has spoiled us forever with milk cows. Good morning, Carla. Is today the day you will give me my baby? You already had breakfast. You're very large and in charge this morning. But like I mentioned, we had the vet come out, and we had already gotten Susan when the vet came out. We actually got her the day before the vet came, so she went ahead and preg checked her as well. So Susan is actually bred to an Angus, and she will be due in December with her calf. And then Marie is due August, September, and she is pregnant with Brutus's calf, which is really neat. I can't wait to see that calf. And then, of course, Carla is very pregnant with Brutus's calf as well. But hopefully we don't have any baby mama drama, right? Everyone's going to get along. We're going to all have babies and be happy. Now, as of right now, we don't plan on keeping any of the calves that are born. We have Chucky and Uno that we're growing out for meat. Uno will actually be processed probably in about 5 months, and then Chucky will be down the line. He's half Jersey, half Angus, so we'll probably butcher him at about 2 years of age, so he's got a little ways to go as well. But I think Jessie is about ready to go, so we're going to get in the truck and we're going to head out and get something new for the farm. I'll record as much as I can. I don't know if where we're going they'll let me record anything, but I can record the trip, so let's at least do that. So let's go. Be free with me. So it's been a long morning, but we are home, and we officially have Redbud here with us now. She is an A2 grass-fed Jersey cow, and she will be added to our herd, and I think she will do great here. Hi, sweetie. She's such a sweetheart. Hi. Need help? Alright, so we took Carla's halter off of her because the one we bought for her is way too big. So she's got Carla's halter on for right now, just until she gets used to our milking routine. Carla could care less. She lost her halter. She doesn't care. But it's funny because Susan, who's way out there, Susan and Redbud actually came from the same farm. So I'm waiting for them to come up to see if they recognize each other. Because Marie came from a totally different farm, and obviously Carla did too. So, but Susan's just been meandering back there, just taking her time coming up. Alright, so it has been a few hours. The cows are all doing great. No one's fighting. Carla usually asserts her dominance over any new cow that we add to the herd. But I think she's just so pregnant right now, she's just like over it. So they're all out here hanging out, and it's evening. We laid it until it was a little bit later in the day because it was really hot today. We had no spring. We went from like 40s and 50s up to 80s, almost 90s this week. So we're milking a little bit later tonight, and it's a little bit cooler, so hopefully we won't get drenched in sweat. So we've got to feed the goats and get all the milking stuff done, and I'm excited to see how much milk we get from her. She is... Now, Redbud is a strictly grass-fed, so she gets alfalfa pellets on the milk stand, just like Susan. And she's used to be getting milked twice a day. She was milked this morning. Literally, they milked her when we got there to pick her up so we could see her while she still had milk in her udders. So she was milked this morning pretty late in the day, so I don't think we're going to get a whole lot. And then we're going to slowly transition her to once-a-day milking, because that's what we do. We don't milk the cows twice a day. We milk the goats in the morning, we milk the cows in the evening time. So that's what we will transition her to over the next few days, and hopefully it should go pretty well. Agents of the other, beyond gravel, beyond all. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. So a lot of people will probably ask why we sold a cow and milk just to turn around and buy another cow and milk. And there's a few reasons why we did that. But the main reason is when we bought Snooky, we bought her because we had moved and all the goats were raising their own babies because we moved in the middle of goat kidding season, so we had no milk. So we figured we would get a Jersey. That way we had milk in the house and we didn't have to buy any. But as you guys know, Jerseys give a lot more milk than goats do. So we were getting like 3 gallons a day from Snooky, which was absolutely awesome. Made lots of cheese and just all the fun things you can do with dairy. Now, when we bought Snooky, I found the cheapest cow I could find. She was relatively a great price for what she was, and she was only 45 minutes away. So I couldn't even get 3 good dairy goats that were in milk for the price that we got Snooky. So we decided to go ahead and grab her. And then because I have an animal addiction, we ended up getting Marie as well. So we had Snooky, Marie, and Carla. Carla is still very much pregnant. We couldn't milk her. Marie was in milk too, and then Snooky was in milk as well. And we really started to enjoy the Jersey breed, so we got Susan as well. Now, when we had all the cows preg checked a couple weeks ago, we found out that Snooky and Marie are both due around the same time, which meant I was going to have 2 Jerseys that were dry, which isn't really that bad. But when you're limited on space, I kind of want animals that are going to produce for our family, and so I didn't want to have 2 dry Jerseys at the same time. Plus, Snooky kind of had her quirks as far as when we would move them from pasture to pasture. We had to retrain her to the milk stand because she would just be very suspicious of it all over again. And we want cows that are easy to handle. So when we got Susan, she came from a great farm. She was halter broken. She was really easy to handle. So we decided that since they had another cow that was for sale, we would go ahead and sell Snooky and get a new cow. So that is what we did. We sold Snooky and we went ahead and got Redbud. Now, Redbud is halter broken. She is gentle as can be, and she's really easy to handle, which makes it a lot easier for us. We can go up to her, we can grab her by the halter, and she will just follow us anywhere. Snooky, you would have to kind of chase down if you needed to get her to go anywhere that she didn't want to go. So really, it was just a matter of ease and convenience for us. Alright, we are losing light fast, so I guess we'll see how this camera does in low light. I've got to feed the last of the bottle babies, our keepers. I don't know if I've done a video on the goats that we decided to keep. We were downsizing the herd, but they're not keeping up with this one pasture, so we decided to keep a couple because I hate cutting grass. So we decided to keep 2 doelings and 1 buckling. So 2 of them are still on bottles. We've got Snickers, Reese's, and Ivan, our buck. He will probably be going to the buck pen here very shortly because he is starting to get a little too bucky. Alright, so that's probably going to be the next question is, since we have so many Jerseys now, are we getting rid of our goats? And that is a very easy answer of no. We will probably never get rid of our goats. If I told Jesse that I can no longer make goat cheese, he would probably go on strike and not do any of the chores. So goats will always be here. I don't know if we'll keep a very large herd in the near future, but I think the size that we have right now works. We are going to probably downsize by 1 buck because we are keeping a buck and I don't need 4 bucks. But I haven't come to that decision quite yet. Now that the weather is getting nicer again and I can actually walk and wear shoes again on my right foot, I will hopefully be back to making videos on a regular basis. So that is pretty much what we have got for you guys today. If you like this video, be sure to give it a big thumbs up. It really does help. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. We put out new videos hopefully every week, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye!